So, John Templeton said that the best investment analyst will be wrong 1 out of 3 times. That's the best. Even if you look at someone like Warren Buffett. So Berkshire Hathaway has bought maybe 80 or 90 businesses in the last 50 years or so. And at least 30 of them did not work out. And now he doesn't like to talk about them because it would, discourage the managers and so on. So Warren doesn't like to, dole out criticism by being specific. But they made a lot of investments in furniture retailers. Almost all of them, except Nebraska Furniture Mart, never worked. They made a lot of investments in jewelers, and almost all of them never. They made a lot of investments in retail. Almost all of them never worked. So if every single bet was equal weighted for Berkshire Hathaway, more than 1/3 did not work. But the big ones actually worked. So actually, when you put the size of the bets, then he's probably been right maybe 90% of the time. And that works. But Templeton said that the best of us will be right only 2 out of 3 times. Even if you're right half the time, you will have a home run. So because we are trying to look into the future of businesses, and because capitalism is very competitive and brutal, it is not easy to have a viewpoint on a company 10 years from now and have that viewpoint be accurate. That's just, it's a difficult game. But if you make 10 bets, carefully considering first the good businesses and, filtering through all of that, not paying too much for them and all of that, and 5 of them don't work. Now, if they don't work, doesn't mean they're going to zero. They may flatline or they may go down 20% or something. They're not all going to zero. But even if they all went to zero, if you look at the Rakesh example, it doesn't matter as long as you were patient on the right one. So it is not possible. It's like a law of physics. It's not possible that you would have a lifetime of investing without mistakes. It didn't happen to Warren Buffett, who is also known as God. And so it's not going to happen to us mere mortals. But so I think that the error rate is baked in. If I go back and look at, every stock investment I made, I'd say probably 40-50% have not worked. And I think even in the future, maybe 40-50% won't work. And that's just because the Templeton law is like a law of physics. It's just the way it is. And we don't need it. We don't need them all to work. You'll still have a very good life with a 50-60% batting average.